I had always wanted to experience hostel life. The idea of being away from home, surrounded by friends, sneaking snacks, and sharing late night gist. It sounded like freedom to me. I packed 2 weeks before resumption. The day I arrived, I was overwhelmed with joy. But the hostel didn't look like the photo I'd seen. It was old and creepy. I was placed in room 4B, top floor, last door by the corridor. My roommate, Precious, was already there. She was unpacking her bag. That night, we shared snacks, talked about the other students, until we both passed out laughing. It felt like I had found a sister. But that was the last peaceful night I'd have in that hostel. The third night, I woke up around 2:13 a.m. You know when something wakes you, but you are not sure what. That was how I felt. Then I heard it, crying. A girl sobbing quietly like someone crying and trying not to be heard. I sat up confused. Precious, I whispered, but she was snoring. I got down slowly and opened the door, but saw nothing. Just a cold hallway, flickering lights, no footsteps, no whisper. But that sound still echoing softly. I quickly shut the door, wondering if I was dreaming. The next morning, I told Precious and my other friends, but they laughed at me and told me I was hallucinating. Again at 2:13 a.m., and it kept coming. Every night, same soft broken sobbing. I kept telling my friends, but they told me I was homesick. One Thursday morning, I woke up and noticed something was off. Precious' bed was neatly made. Her towel still hung on the door. Her shoes were still at the edge of the bed, but she was gone. I waited. Prep time passed. Class ended, but no sign of her. I told the matron. She said maybe her parents picked her up. Without taking her phone and her clothes? That's impossible. That was the first night I didn't sleep. I lay on my bed holding a torchlight. The crying didn't come that night, and somehow that scared me even more. 3 nights later, it happened. The entire hostel lost power, a total blackout. And then, the footsteps began, slow and heavy, like something dragging its feet down the corridor. Then the crying returned, now louder and closer inside the room. My torchlight flickered, and right there, by the doorway, I saw it. A tall shadowy figure. No face, no feet, just darkness. I was frozen. I couldn't even breathe. Then poof, the light came back on. It was gone. The following day, the girls were walking back from prep when everything changed. The temperature dropped. The air turned ice cold. The corridor lights began to flicker. Then she appeared, a girl floating. Her hair was covering her face. She was wearing an old faded hostel uniform. She drifted across the hallway, then vanished into the wall. The scream that night was unforgettable. Everyone that saw the ghost ran for their lives. I didn't wait for the next cry. I quickly told my mom that I wanted to come home, that I hated boarding school. She didn't even argue, she just said I should pack my load, that she was coming to pick me up. I never went back to that school. To this day, nobody talks about what happened in room 4B, and no one has seen Precious ever since.